What's up, everybody? My name is Skooch, and welcome back to Dream Daddy. Now, we're gonna do our second date with Hugo, and then we would have cleared all of the second dates we had to do, and then we could start closing out with all the dads. I mean, we didn't do Robert. Okay, well, we did do Robert. Hold on, the wording is really bad. But Robert doesn't want to go on dates with us, so we can't do the date line with Robert. So, let's get Hugo done, and then we'll do the other 6 dads, and if I need to... I don't know. If I need to, I might replay just so I could do all of Robert's dates, but I'm not sure yet. Anyways, let's jump right in to Hugo Vega, aka Mr. Vega, aka Amanda's teacher. If you give her a bad grade, Hugo, I'ma jump you. I know where you live. You live in the same cul-de-sac as me. I'll do that thing where you fill a pillowcase with a bunch of oranges so you can beat them and they don't bruise. Is that a real thing? No, it's a sock. You fill a sock with an orange and then you can beat people and it won't bruise. Something like that. Anyways, I should take Hugo up on his offer to hang out. I had a lot of fun with him at the aquarium. I type out a message to him on Dadbook. Hey, still want a cheese board? Hugo responds within a few minutes. Colin is still being a humongous shithead. He won't stop sending me the same picture of Jackie Chan in a mesh shirt to the printer, and it's a nice picture, but it's wasting all of my paper. Whoops, that was meant for another teacher. But seriously, he's insufferable. There's pictures of Jackie Chan everywhere. I type back. Save a couple for me. My Jackie Chan scrapbook is a little tight on content, and I think this will really round it out. I stand up from the computer and stretch. Well, guess there's only one thing to do now. What's that? Dad nap. I hop on the couch and turn on some antique Road Warrior for background noise. I got this ornate cabinet from a yard sale for $5 in 1982. To be told that it once belonged to a Confederate general is a huge surprise. This will feed my tribe for weeks. I really like the way the appraiser's voice echoes through the mouthpiece of his leather armor bondage gear. Maybe this is that ASMR thing Amanda keeps telling me about. I drift off to sleep. I'm trying to wrap my head around the idea of that show and I can't. I'm jolted awake by a Dadbook message from Hugo. Hey, let me get back to you after class ends. Hey, sorry about that. Colin's in the principal's office now. He says he knows Jackie Chan personally and that Jackie Chan won't be happy to hear this. I get off work in a little while and I continue to be very serious about cheese boards. Okay, I fumble out a reply. Yes, so am I. Hugo and I work out the details and I'm all set to meet him in a few hours. Alright, where are we going to get our cheese? Amanda walks in the door just as I'm about to leave. What's up, Buttercup? Huh? Just getting home from school. Where are you going? Oh, I have a meeting with the board. The board? A cheese board is what I meant. Boo! I'm getting cheese with your teacher. Will you be able to fend for yourself until dinner time? Yeah, I'll live, but only if you could talk him into going easy on me for the final. Sorry, buddy, that ball's in your court. What's in my court, you ask? A variety of delicious cheeses, meats, and their accompanying crackers. Maybe some olives, little bit of fig jam.
Dad.
Yes, I get it. You're excited about the cheese. Sweetie, you'll get it one day, but now I gotta go see a man about some manchango. Okay, please leave. I think there was a pun there that was lost on me. I walk into a quaint French diner and Hugo waves me down to a booth in the corner. He looks pretty tired. Long day? Every day is a long day when you teach middle schoolers. Colin started a gambling ring. The pictures of Jackie Chan were just a cover. He's bartering in those little rubber band bracelets that are also shapes. Is that the one that parents think means sex stuff? Those ones, yeah. But the reports are just the sensationalist news media capitalizing on the fears of suburban parents as usual. At least, I hope. Yikes. Oh. Right now, I am very ready for some fine wine and some delicious cheese. A waitress stops by and takes our orders for the biggest cheese plate you have. For the love of God, just please put cheese in my mouth. The order for the biggest cheese plate you have. For the love of God, just please put cheese in my mouth, and recommends us some wine. Do you two want a scorecard for trivia? There's trivia? Yep, we're starting in a few minutes. Pretty much everyone here is playing. Oh. We'd love to play, right, Skooch? Yeah, sure. The waitress hands us a scorecard and a few pencils before leaving. I might not be much help here. I'm not very good at being smart, I guess. Come on, I doubt it'll be too hard. Skooch! I turn to see Matt and Brian here with their daughters, looking like they're ready for trivia. They come up to our table and greet us. Hey guys, you all here for the old question and answers game? Yup, we come here every week, but Brian and Daisy carry the team. Carmencita and I are just here for the cheese. Provolone 2, lost in New York. Boo! Instead of Home Alone, boo! Provolone 2, lost in New York, have been reigning champions for the last month. Man, Brian's great at trivia too. That raises the stakes. Great name though. Solid team name. That's Carmencita's claim to fame. It hurts me how good I am at puns. Like father, like daughter. Hey. You guys gonna try to give us a run for our money? We'll see what we can do. We're here just for the cheese too. We'll see what we can do to not hurt your feelings too bad. I will destroy you. Alright, I'm still competitive with Brian, but I'm not gonna be too competitive. We're just here for the cheese too. We'll see what we can do to not hurt your feelings too bad. The cheese will taste so much better with a side of victory. Hugo and I bump fists. Tag team champions. We'll have to think up of a good team name, but I think this will be fun. Good luck! Brian, Matt, and their daughters head back to their table. Well, I guess we need a name. Got any good ideas? Easy no. Havarti like it's 1999. Real monsters. Craigslist Swiss connections. Real monsters. Real monsters. I don't get this one. Easy, breezy, beautiful. Let's do real monsters. Real monsters? That'll do just nicely. The waitress comes in with our cheese board and we revel in its glory. Already I can see a piece of cheddar with my name on it. I pair it with some strawberry preserves and slide into dairy-induced ecstasy. That sounds a little sexual for the cheese. Sorry to tell you that. There's some fine variety of cheese and charcuterie that I'm positively overwhelmed. There's such a fine variety of cheese and charcuterie that I'm positively overwhelmed. A quick dip into the seasoned nuts, a slice of savory yet salty Gouda, or perhaps a focaccia crisp topped with honey and goat cheese. I'm so happy. Hugo raises his glass at me. Cheers to cheese. Hey. A middle-aged man in a backwards baseball cap and sunglasses and cargo shorts jogs out of the back with the frenetic energy of a radio DJ. There's a sad guy, Quizmaster Quinn. Everybody ready for some trivia? The restaurant cheers. Oh man, looks like everyone's really into this. That's what I like to hear. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Quizmaster Quinn. My actual name's Richard. I just like alliteration. More cheers. I see some of you brought your I forgot he has rampant depression and it keeps leaking out. I see some of you brought your children here tonight. That's cool. My children won't speak to me. Haha, I'm just joking around. Classic Quizmaster Quinn humor. It's actually my wife that won't speak to me. She doesn't want kids. Let's get into some questions. The first category is literature. Excellent.
I'm so sad.
You know who loved literature? My dead father. I looked up to him so much. More jokes. Classic Quizmaster quips. Just trying to keep it light here, folks. Just like I thought my wife was the light of my life. Hugo, you got this literature stuff, right? Does Franz Kafka have an irrational fear of one day waking up as a large, grotesque insect-like creature? Yes. This is the continent that encompasses the realms of Gondor, Rohan, Mordor, and Lothlorien. Other notable sites include Isengard, the Mirkwood, and Rivendell. What is the elvish name for this continent? I don't know. I don't know. So let's go with Endor, Arana, Lemuria.
Correctamundo.
Really? Who was the writer that created Tarzan and John Carter of Mars? Writer that created what? Tarzan? I don't know that either. Is it Edgar Rice Burroughs? Is it Doc Smith? Nathaniel Hawthorne? I don't know. Why do I not know anything? Let's go with Doc Smith. Let's go William Burroughs.
Correct.
Edmond Dantes is better known as this man. No. The Count of Monte Cristo, H.G. Wells, Dante Dante seems like a vampire's name. Frankenstein's monster didn't have a name. Wasn't he just Frankenstein's monster? Or did he have a name? I don't remember. I actually read Frankenstein too. The Count of Monte Cristo. Didn't do anything with that. Didn't do any of that. Didn't do any of that. Let's do Count of Monte Cristo.
Correct.
The quizmaster walks around the room. I think he's doing crowd work. He stops by mine and Hugo's table. Whoa, nice cheese plate you got there. Thank you. How's that cheese tasting, big guy? Good? Haha, great. Cheese used to be my favorite food, but I developed a lactose intolerance later in life. I'm sorry to hear that. I also developed clinical depression. Oh. But people don't tell you to just get over it, your lactose intolerance, right? Nobody's like, have you tried exercising to get rid of your debilitating dairy allergy? Or you just need to choose to not let your throat close up when you eat brie. Anything? Does that scan? I'm trying to workshop my routine here. Quizmaster Quinn wanders off to another table. That was supposed to be jokes. Who wants to start the next round? More cheers from the audience. The next round is cinema. Oh man, I love movies. Sometimes I'll retreat in them for days on end, because obsessing over a fictional universe is easier than engaging with my real emotions and problems. Frodo Baggins, am I right? Is he okay? I think it's just his character, I hope. How's your cinema? Spotty. I don't know a lot about movies, but if there are any questions about bad horror movies, I could be of service. That's an interesting one. It's a bit of a guilty pleasure. In Return of the Jedi, what does Luke ask Leia if she remembers? Motherfuck! Their promise, maybe I didn't watch Star Wars. I'm just fucking nailing myself to the coffin right now. Or in the coffin. Their mother. Their promise, their mother, their promise.
Wrongo.
No! What entertainer makes a fourth wall break in the appearance in the film Gremlins 2? I didn't watch that either. Is it... I don't think it's Hulk Hogan. Boy George? Charlie Sheen? Was Charlie Sheen in that?
Incorrect.
Fuck! Which of these 80s horror movies dies not feature... Is that a fucking typo? Which of these 80s horror movies does not feature an Indian burial ground as part of its setting? The Shining? I don't remember much of The Shining. Pet Cemetery? Within the Woods?
No.
I don't know any of this! Seems like we're doing pretty well, but we're neck and neck with Brian and Matt's team. Those guys are pros. I look over to their table and give them a friendly but competitive nod. I lock eyes with Brian. He gets a much sterner nod. And the next category is wrestling! Okay, we're totally boned. Hugo grabs my arm. Wait, I got this. Huh? Man. You know what? Oh, man. You know what I would want to wrestle with? Literally anyone. I crave human interaction. Please put me in a chokehold. Please. It's been so long since I've been held.
I am sad.
I can only process my emotions by making jokes out of them. Let's start the quiz. Remember that this is the lightning round. The first people to answer get the points. I look over to Hugo. He's focused. He's in it to win it. Question 1. This was the original name of Stone Cold Steve Austin in his debut for... Hey! Hugo's hand shoots up. Wasn't it the Rattlesnake? The enthusiastic one over here. Steve Austin debuted as the Ringmaster? That is correct. Really? Wow, I didn't know that. That is correct. Points to, real monsters. Next question. The city that was the location to the first ever WrestleMania. Hugo's hand shoots up again. Yes, the one who looks like he has known the answer for his entire life. The first WrestleMania was held in New York. New York at Madison Square Garden in 1985.
Correct.
Another correct answer for real monsters. Hugo's destroying these questions. He's so passionate about this. I've never seen him act like this before. It's honestly kinda hot. Oh, a tough one. The title match went down in history as the shortest match at WrestleMania to date. Hugo jumps up, more excited than I've ever seen him. Chavo versus Kane! Oh, sorry, bucko, but that is incorrect. The answer is actually Daniel Bryan versus Sheamus at WrestleMania 28.
I'm not angry.
No, that's
I'm
absolutely
just
wrong.
disappointed.
That's absolutely wrong. The real record is Chavo Guerrero versus Kane in WrestleMania 24, March 30th of 2008. Kane took down Chavo with one chokeslam and pinned him for the 3 count. I will not stand for this travesty.
I'm so
Hey
sad.
man, I'm just reading from the card here. I don't actually write these. Well, you're still wrong. What are you, my ex-wife? The crowd erupts in laughter. Hugo blushes. He retreats back into his chair. Fine. Wow, Hugo seemed really fired up about that. Where did he get this encyclopedia knowledge of wrestling? How do you know so much about wrestling? Oh, you just pick stuff up. That sounds suspect, but it seems like he doesn't want to talk about it. I turn my attention back to the quizmaster. He's into wrestling. I guess that's pretty cool. All right. Looks like we're down to the final category, and it's a close one between Provolone 2, lost to New York. Brian and Matt, high five. And, Real Monsters. Hugo and I high five. We look over to Brian and Matt and Carmencita, and Daisy playfully give us a thumbs down and stick their tongues out. I eat a big chunk of cheddar without breaking eye contact to show them how serious I am. The final category is cool animals. Animals, huh? I never could take care of another living thing. Hell, I can barely take care of myself. Haha, I'm falling apart. Anyways, here's the questions. The Canary Islands were named after what kind of... Wouldn't that be birds?
Wrong.
What? Aren't canaries birds? What is the last animal that appears in a dictionary? Well, wouldn't that be... I don't think that exists. And I don't think zonkey... I don't know if a zebu exists. The only one I know is a zebra.
Wrongo.
What mammal has the thickest concentration of fur in nature? Wouldn't it be... I don't know. I don't think it'd be a platypus or an otter. Polar bears seem like they need it the most. Canadian beavers? I've never even seen one.
Incorrect.
Alright, I'm just gonna come around and collect the scorecards and we'll see who came out on top. Remember that the winning team gets a $25 gift card to Phil's Auto Care. If you need a car part, Phil's what fulfills all your needs. That's a bad phrase. Everyone oohs and ahs. God, I want that gift card. The quizmaster goes in the back to tally up the score. I pick at what's left of our cheese plate. There's a bit of brie here that tastes absolutely divine on a cracker with a little bit of honey and dried apricot. So, what are your plans after our big win? I'll probably retire, take Amanda somewhere tropical, drink something out of a coconut. Always wanted to do that. What about you? Probably take my winnings to Colin's gambling ring, bet it all on black, walk out of there with more rubber bands in the shape of animals than I know what to do with. Bold, but I like your style. You want the last piece of Havarti? Nah, that's all you. You definitely earned it. After a couple of minutes, the quizmaster jogs back into the room. Everyone immediately quiets down, waiting with bated breath for our results. Who will win the coveted gift card? I really hope it's us. It's definitely not. Trust me on this one. Hey, everybody, we had a great night with lots of goofs, lots of laughs, a little bit of light crying in the back, but that's neither here nor there. It was a close game, but the winner of tonight's trivia contest is... we lost! Provolone 2 lost to New York. Come down and get your gift card for Phil's Auto Care, where Phil-nominal service is... God, I can't do this anymore. Please just take the gift card. Brian and Matt run up and grab the coupon and bow to the roaring applause of the crowd. I do my best to convey to Hugo a sense of appreciation for his hard work at trivia with only one eyebrow raises. With only eyebrow raises and a shoulder shrug. Well, get them next time, Skooch. They haven't heard the last of Real Monsters. They definitely haven't. Hugo and I walk back towards our cul-de-sac, full of cheese and a sense of defeat. Brian's good, but I saw some technical weaknesses there, which I think we can exploit for the next trivia night. He seemed weak on literature. I think if we can establish ourselves early on, it would hurt the team morale. Maybe it would get them more focused on the cheese than winning. You're right. Next time we'll be prepared. Shame about that one wrestling question, though. I'm not kidding. I plan to write a strongly worded letter to whoever employed that man. Come on. There's got to be a story there. What do you mean? You didn't even stop to think. You pulled that wrestling knowledge out like you were there at the ring yourself. Oh, it's just stuff I know. Ask again. Ask again. Hugo, I figured you'd be better at lying after dealing with every kid in school for as long as you have. I don't want him to feel embarrassed about anything, so I asked again. It's embarrassing. Ask again. You know what's actually embarrassing? Not being able to explain basic algebra to your daughter. You know what's definitely not embarrassing? Knowing stuff about wrestling. Hugo sighs. Oh, I did it! That was good! Yes, okay. Alright. If you really want to know, just follow me. Hugo leads me to his house at the edge of the cul-de-sac. We step inside and his house is exactly what I expected it to be. Neat and filled top to bottom with books and art. Welcome to my home. Sorry it's so messy. His house is actually spotless. I follow him down the hallway. What are we doing? Hugo opens the door and ushers me inside. It's pitch black. He closes the door behind us. He has a shrine! Oh, he has a wrestling room! Hugo flips the switch and I finally understand. Curio cabinets packed in with in-box wrestling action figures, lines at the walls, along with posters, cardboard cutouts, and every piece of wrestling memorabilia imaginable. A giant widescreen TV sits on a decked-out media stand. I'm speechless. I look over to Hugo. He's hovering by the door, doing everything to avoid eye contact. This is really embarrassing. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Are you kidding? Look at all this stuff. Must have taken you forever to collect. Can I touch this? Go ahead. I pick up one of his replica championship belts and toss it over my shoulder. Do you smell what I am cooking?
Oh.
I think the line is, do you smell what The Rock is cooking? It's meatballs. Sorry, I don't watch a lot of wrestling. I just think it's so cool how passionate you are about this. Yeah, I really, really like wrestling. He's blushing so hard right now. Hugo, you bought the wrong kind of pizza rolls again. Looks like Ernest just got home. He's yelling in from the hallway. I can see Hugo immediately deflate.
Oh.
I told you those pizza rolls have less sodium. I just want you to be healthy, son. Ernest comes into Hugo's wrestling room and looks around with disgust. He notices me and scoffs. I thought nobody was allowed in your precious wrestling room. I never said that. I just said you're not allowed to take the action figures out of their boxes and pose them so that they're having sex with each other. Ernest gets flustered. Yeah, well, whatever. I'm gonna go throw eggs at stuff. Have fun with your stupid wrestling crap. Ernest leaves. Then a moment later, pops his head back in the room. And your stupid friend. Why is Ernest such a jerk? Damn it. And Hugo's a single father, so it sucks. Ernest storms back out of the room. I hear a door slam. Hugo weirdly runs his hand through his hair.
I don't know.
Sorry about him, and sorry that I have to keep apologizing about him. He's just going through a phase, I guess. I try so hard to impress him. But it's obvious that no matter what I do, he hates me. Ernest has a thing against authority figures, and you don't get much more authoritative than a teacher dad. My ex, he gets to be the fun weekend dad, and I'm just Hugo, who makes Ernest eat his vegetables and turn his homework in on time. Hey, you love him and you're looking out for his best interests. Take it from one dad to another. Someday he'll come to appreciate you. Maybe it's not someday soon, but someday. I hope so.
Hey.
Thanks for letting me vent. Hugo glances at his watch. Suppose it's getting kind of late. Let's do trivia again sometime soon? I would absolutely love to. I start to leave. And hey, thanks for showing me your wrestling stuff. Maybe you can tell me some more about it next time. Hugo smiles.
Hey.
That would be amazing. I'll catch you around. That's cute that he's so passionate about wrestling. It only takes a minute to walk back home. Amanda's sitting on the couch reading a book about female photographers. Wow, I thought you didn't like reading. I don't. This book is all pictures. And even then, my patience is being tried. Did you get to eat all of the cheese that your little heart desired? I am a happy little cheese monster. But I made sure to leave room for dinner. Who wants breakfast for dinner?
Right.
Hash browns! Okay.
Yeah.
Toast dipped in egg! Alright. Blueberry pancakes! Well, only if you'll help me make them. You know, I'm the world's best blueberry sprinkler. And also totally amazed at heating up the maple syrup. Totally amazing at heating up the maple syrup in the microwave. Now, tell me about the cheese board. Amanda and I spend the evening cooking an elaborate breakfast with everything we can find inside the fridge. I tell her all about the trivia, but leave out the parts about Hugo being into wrestling. I figure she will probably find some nefarious way to use that information for a better grade. All right! What did I get? An A at least? Give me an A! Hey!
Looks like Paradise Lost.
That's
just got found.
Boo! Boo! All right, that's a better grade than I thought I was gonna get. So that's a good thing.
dads.
You know, Hugo, I actually like him a bit. Now knowing that he's into wrestling and so passionate about something so random, I like his character more, so I am excited to see what else happens with him. Regardless, we already did Craig, Matt, Brian, Damien, Hugo, and Joseph. Robert's leaving me on scene, so I can't really talk to him anymore. But yeah, I guess that's it. Next, we'll probably do third date with Damien, and then third date with Craig, and then we'll work it up from there. Regardless, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, or do whatever you can to remind me that I'm awesome, because I think that you're awesome, and you have an awesome face, and I hope you have an awesome day. Until the next episode, I will see you again. Oh, God. Hugo's actually pretty cool.